Hey guys.
Hey guys. Come on, you done?
So we're going to a GP to book Skying. Stop getting it so close to my face. We're going to go and book Skying. And also we're going to get to see if they can either make an appointment or see her right straight away, because she's got like a rash on her bum from the thrust, which is normal, but obviously we need cream for it. And also she's starting to get like what looks like a rash on her body. So I'm going to see
Which only occurred to us about a couple of days. Well, not a couple of days, like
it was yesterday.
Yesterday that occurred to us after we gave her that bath. But we think it's the soap that we used.
So in the
bath.
when we bathed her, we used what the things I showed you in the other video. But I'm not sure if it will be that.
Don't forget to check that out though.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it is going to be that though, because I have used that before and never noticed her to get a rash. Now my sister said it could be heat rash, but when I showed her today, she said just get it checked out just in case it's not. Just to be on the safe side. So that's what we're just going to do as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can just see it straight away.
So hopefully we're just going to go there, register to GP, make sure she's got a doctor, and then we're going to hopefully try and get an appointment either today or some earlier time.
They can do it, but hopefully it is today. Hopefully they can just see it straight away, but I doubt it very much as it was bank holiday yesterday.
And it's short notice, isn't it?
Yeah, and so today it's probably going to be packed or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's not more.
Yeah.
So
We'll see you there then.
bye. Hey.
Right, I've got some news here, right? We turned up to GP. We've been told that we both have to be on it. Yeah, we both have to be registered to GP. And we've just got given some forms for us to fill out.
For us and for Sky.
Yeah, for us on Sky. So we can both register today and also register Sky and obviously try and get an appointment. And then basically after that, we'll be coming back around about 5 and 1. But I have no clue who that was. But yeah, we'll might come back between 5 and 1. So
Yeah.
yeah. See you later.
Bye. Tummy time. Just having a little bit of a tummy time.
Right, today we're going to be doing a section on what we personally think of how a parent.
And what it's like being a parent.
Yeah, what it's like being a parent. So we're going to talk to you about the good and bad things.
Yeah.
Starting with what? The good or bad?
We'll do a bit of both.
Bit of both. So good then bad and good then bad and good
Yeah.
and so on. So we can't think of any more. So shall I start? You start.
You start.
Right. The good thing about being a parent is that you can see a young human or a young baby grow older and older by the day goes on. So you're experiencing what it's like to grow with a young baby. Unless you was like, you live with a baby now, say your brother and sister, you live in London, so you know how they grow up. And plus, making your own creation as a baby, and then they grow up, it means makes you feel like, yo, I made that, and this is what she's done so far. Like she's achieved this, she's done this, and you'll be proud to be a parent. So yeah.
Yeah. Shall I say a bad or a
You say
good?
yeah, whatever you want to say.
Another good thing that I love as well is bonding with her. So like whether that's feeding her or cuddling her. So yeah. So that's what I love, like being able to bond with her, not just by bottle feeding, by like lying her like down and just laying next to her and dangling things, like because she really likes that and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, making her like notice or hearing or seeing new different things, so she can start learning already.
Yeah.
Right, onto a bad thing, because we haven't done that yet, have we?
No.
Onto a bad thing is that the sleepless nights, like obviously everyone knows that, like, yeah, you're up every like 2-3 hours. When she was crying, she was feeding, she might even end up taking up to about an hour just to get back to sleep, so then you're just awake for an hour. You're tired still because you've just woke up and you've got to do something straight away.
Yeah.
So you're tired, you want to go to sleep, so you're like nodding off while you're trying to feed her, and just it's hard to stay awake.
Yeah.
With these sleepless nights. But when it comes to a certain amount of time, say about 9 o'clock in the morning, she wakes up then for another feed. You don't want to go back to sleep because you feel like you're just going to be awake anyway, so you just stay awake. Don't you?
Yeah.
So you don't shut eye, because obviously if you shut eye, then you might end up sleeping until about 1 o'clock, and if you've got something to do that day, you're going to have less time to do it. But when it comes to about 9 o'clock, this is our new routine now. When it comes to about 9 o'clock, we just stay awake till we come downstairs or something like, because she wakes up bang on at 9 o'clock every day.
It's all worth it, but it's just hard work. The thing that I don't like is about time. So, like, obviously you need to spend that time with your daughter or your son, but like when it comes to Sky, so obviously she wakes up for a feed, but she could be awake for 4 hours or anything like that. Like, she's a very nosy child. But like with Sky, like it's so, not even just with Sky, with every child, it's so hard to be able to keep up on the tidying in your house. So we tidy at least twice a day, but it still gets messy. So, and obviously that it goes to everyone, so it's not just us. Like obviously when I was younger, I never used to realise how the house could be so messy and stuff like that. But then once you've got your own child, that's when you realise, like, oh, I need to tidy up this, that and the other. But it's not that, it's like, you want to spend time with your daughter, help your daughter, make sure she's alright. And then when she's asleep, you need to tidy up, or you want to spend time with your partner, or you also want that time on your own as well. And it's just so hard. I mean, you do it, but it's extremely hard.
Especially if you're going to be somewhere at that time, say you've got an appointment or you're meant to be going to town to meet someone, and then you're just basically stuck, or you're just too busy to even remember, or you might end up forgetting.
So, but it's all worth it in the end.
Everything is always worth it.
Yeah.
The good thing is, what have you said about good thing?
I said about bonding.
When I said about seeing it grow up.
Yeah.
Another good thing. I can't really think of.
There's this.
There is loads, but
There's
just like
loads.
nothing that pops in my head. Good thing is like the facial expressions babies make, the weird faces, the weird noises, or like when they smile, it's just so cute. It's just like it's nice to see. It's like knowing that you put a smile, or knowing you put a smile on your baby's face, or she puts a smile on your face when she makes a funny nose or a funny face, or she stares at you like you're a friggin' idiot or something like that. But it's good enough in that like you can do that, and it's a good thing about having a baby because it makes you feel better about yourself. You don't care what other people think about you.
Yeah.
No matter like if you have a baby or not, like it makes you feel better. Like you're at least making her happy. You don't care about anyone else making them happy. At least she's happy. And that's all you can really care about.
Yeah. The thing that I love is like the family bit. So like having our own little family, having our own little family. I love it. Like. Just when you're younger, you always dream of like having a little family. Well, I did anyways, and getting married and having children, and
I was just yawning, so I said sorry.
Having children and everything like that, and I just feel like my dreams coming true. Like I'm engaged, I've got a really good partner, and I've got a baby, and we're gonna be wanting to get married soon, and I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel as well, but just was too nervous to do it.
Yeah. But you guys helped us.
Yeah.
And we'll thank you a lot for that.
Yeah, we got encouraged by a lot of people. I always wanted my own house and stuff like that, and it's all just coming true. Like, I can't believe that it's coming true, but at the same time, I'm so glad that it's coming true. I just really am. Like, I'm just so happy and stuff.
Right, on to another bad thing. The bad thing is that, like, the feeding bit is another bad thing, because when you feel like she's hungry, she's not hungry, but when you feel like she's not hungry, you've just fed her like 2 seconds ago, she's hungry again.
Yeah.
You've got to constantly make these bottles. Like, you feel like, yo, I've got all 6 bottles, or have we got all these? Have we got the milk?
All sterilised.
Yeah, all the sterilised. Do we have enough milk for tonight, or do we have enough milk out, or how long has this milk been out for? She only have like an hour until she drinks, and she's going to make another one. And it's just like, everything's going to run through your mind when she's feeding, or are you feeding her properly, or when she'd be sick, like, you've got to like lift her head up.
Yeah,
or
it's scary, like, when she's being sick, ain't it? Like,
yeah, it is.
Because you feel like, oh my god, is she choking? Or anything like that. And
well, obviously, your first reaction is to lift her head up and get all the sick out of my face.
And the thing is, like, afterwards is when all the shock comes. So, but if she was in her Moses basket and she was fast as like, well, going to sleep or something like that, and then she like starts being sick, that's when you really panic and you like run over and stuff. But if she's like sat on you or laid on you or anything like that, and she starts being sick, you instant fingers through it, and then the shock comes afterwards. Sometimes, like, oh my god, like she's gonna choke or something. But yeah, the thing that I don't like is. Yeah, it is the crying. Like, so, like, not like when she, like, cries because she's hungry or anything like that. Well, yeah, because when she cries when she's hungry, like, she'll literally cry until the bottle's in her mouth. And it's annoying because she's not... a
patient.
Yeah, she's very impatient.
Yeah, she don't have patience.
Yeah, so, like, and obviously a lot of babies are, but, like, say she woke up crying now for a bottle and obviously the bottle wasn't ready and stuff like that, like, we'd have to go and make the bottle and let it cool down. And it just obviously takes a while and stuff like that. So what we do is, whilst the bottle's being made and cooling down, we change her bum, we try and settle her and stuff like that. But sometimes it is very, very hard to settle her when, she's crying because she's hungry. Like,
also, to the crying bit, yeah. You hate is when she's crying for, like, we don't know what reason for.
Yeah, like before she was just crying, and we literally had to stop the video to go and take her out for a walk in a pram, and she was quiet in a pram. We got back home and started crying again. It's like she knew she was home, she just wanted to go out in a pram. And when we was out walking in the pram, she was just so quiet, like she was just looking around and stuff. And then when we got her back, she started crying again, so I put her on my knees. She's fast asleep now, so it's hard. Being a parent is hard work, very hard work, but it's so worth it. And, you know, I'd do it again. Like, we're wanting another one in a few more years and stuff. So, and as I said, I'd do it again. It's worth it. Like, you're watching them grow up. There's not just the negative things. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of positives. For example, support. We get good support. And, you know, I know that I could turn around to someone and say, look, me and David want a little bit of, like for an hour, want a break. Could you please look after her for an hour? And I know full well, like, my mum and people, they'll do it. If they can, they will do it. Like, obviously I can't just drop it on them, like, just text my mum now and say, can you look after Sky for an hour? Like, that wouldn't be fair on my mum. But, I mean, we haven't asked for anyone to do it yet, but I know we will soon. Like, you know, it's not a bad thing, is that it's not a bad thing asking for people for help.
No, it's not.
It really isn't. So it's like with us, we help each other and stuff. We try to do everything ourselves instead of asking other people for support. But we know if we do need that support and feel we really do need that support, then
We have it.
yeah, we've got it, and we know that we can ask people and stuff. But yeah.
Well, back to the good thing then. We've got another good thing is dressing her in whatever clothes we want to
Yeah.
dress her in. It's so cute seeing a baby in like a little dress. So it's so
Yeah.
cute, like putting her in like outfits with bows on her head and little nice weird looking hats with little elf ears on it or something like that. Like just dressing up the baby how you want, but wait until she gets older she'll be like, no, I don't want that for it.
Yeah.
So we've got that still to come, but right now, good thing is that we can dress her up into what we want to wear. Like we won't care what other people think is how we want to dress her. We'll dress her in like cute stuff like dresses when it's like nice outside, or we'll put her in like some like a warm jacket when it's like coldish outside,
Yeah.
or just dressing up as what we want to, like how we imagine, and we take the pictures with her and all that, and just keep
The
that
only
as a memory.
thing that I don't like about the clothes situation is most of them are too big.
Just can't fit in, she's too tiny.
So she's got some clothes that will fit, but then there's other ones that you're like, oh, that looks really cute, I want to put that on her. And you go to put it on it, and it is
It's like
absolutely massive. Yeah,
It's
it
like-
drowns her.
It's like this.
So,
It's like that on it. It's just completely done them.
yeah, but like, you know, like obviously, she was £6.5 when she was born. She got weighed on Thursday, just gone, and it is now Tuesday. Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. So when she got weighed on the Thursday, she was £7.9.
God knows what way she is now. We'll find out on Thursday.
Yeah.
But I do think she's put on a few more.
Yeah, and she's.
Ounces.
But I'm glad that she like, because my biggest worry was when I first had it was I got told that they'll drop a little bit of weight and then put it back on. But my biggest worry was that she was going to drop too much weight, and I
It'd
was
take
worried
longer to put it
about
on.
yeah I was worried that it was going to take so long for her to put the weight back on. But she only dropped 3% of the weight, which she said's really good, and then she's just put loads on. So I'm glad that she's putting the weight on though, because my biggest like concern, this is why I like getting her checked regularly about her weight, because I like to know how much weight she's putting on, whether I like check weekly, check every 2 weeks, every month, I don't care. I want to know how much weight she's putting on. I don't know why I worry about it so much, especially as I know that she's a little monster and she loves her food, and I mean loves her food.
Ankles.
Yeah, and she loves the cuddles, yeah. And so I do know she's putting the weight on, but it's just like, I just like to check. I don't know if any other mothers are like that, probably are, but I like to check very regularly about her weight.
Regular.
Regular.
It's regular.
Like regular.
Now you got one more bad thing, because I do.
Go on.
Key thing is dirty nappies. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Go on.
It's just like her poop.
Her poop gets all over her hands. It don't get all over mine. It gets all
Yeah,
over
it gets on my hands and I don't know how. Like when I'm changing her bum, like I'll go like to wipe her bum, but just as like I go to wipe her bum, I end up getting a little bit on my hand. I'm like, ew.
And they're like, good girl. Yeah, she does have smelly nappies in it, but
Yeah.
once you clean it, you feel better because she's not lying in it, or she's not sitting in it, or she's not
Yeah.
like wobbling
I
around.
remember when she was first born, we first took her home and stuff, I was changing her bum and she'd had a pin. So I was like, oh, good girl, I'll change her. So I changed her. Just as I was about to put another nappy on, pooed everywhere, all over again. I was like, oh my gosh, are you being serious?
Especially when they're weeing themselves, like, just,
Yeah.
I could just hold it into her, but
Like,
I don't have to.
like she weed on my auntie at one point. She just doesn't care. She'll just wee on you and poo on you if she wants to. But yeah,
That's it, yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
Right, we'll see you later then, guys. Just like
Subscribe.
and comment.
I hope you liked the video.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to
Enjoy.
subscribe. What are you saying? We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.